Hello everyone, and welcome to today's Daily Splat. Now then, today is a little strange. Yesterday, as you know, I put up a video about the UK riots, where I expressed my feelings on what's happened with the whole UK riot situation, and I'd like to think that I was as concise and sort of fair as I could be, because I understand that there are many different factors that come into these things. Now, I received a comment on the video, and I do occasionally receive comments on these videos, and I encourage you all, if you wish to, let me know how right or wrong I am, then please, by all means, if you're going to be civil, then go ahead. However, I received one particular comment from this video, and yeah, I'm going to leave it up so that you can see it, but I'm actually going to read it out to you as well. It's from a lady called, her username is Judy 101101, and this is the comment that she left. This is a Canadian mother of four, I should point out, or a mother of four who's living in Canada. She said this, quote, "Lol, yup, everyone wants free shoes. Nonsense. What's really nonsense is people into football have zero knowledge about real problems and its causes. When one accuses another of being a scumbag, you don't have to look far to find the real scumbag, and it's the one pointing the finger and can't see self that causes." End quote. So, for starters, grammar was pretty poor, but that's beside the point. I was wearing a rather fetching Manchester United jacket yesterday when I did the video, and apparently that means that I can't express an opinion at all, ever, because everyone that supports football is a scumbag. So, Judy, this is mostly for you, but there might be a few people out there with a similar misconception. Just because I am a football fan doesn't mean that I can't have any opinion about real-world problems. It's that simple. It's almost dumbfounding that you can, be responsible for 4 children and give them this opinion. Now, I will just explain a little bit about myself, I suppose. I am a pretty much lifelong Manchester United fan. The majority of my family are all Manchester United fans. A couple of my uncles are Manchester City fans, but you get them in every family, I suppose. Not City fans, just weirdos. But, football is something that we discuss and that we bond over. But that doesn't mean that my parents don't have an opinion on, I don't know, world affairs and things of that nature. It doesn't mean, my brother, who is a few years younger than me, can't be allowed to go out and form opinions about the world just because he happens to like a group of men that kick a ball around a pitch. Now, there are scumbaggy football fans. That's true. That's because there's scumbags pretty much everywhere in the world, and you can't get away from them. But just because there's a couple doesn't mean all football fans are scumbags. Lord knows. I mean, I'm not a scumbag, at least in my opinion. I don't go out there weeing in a bottle and then throwing it at people and throwing coins and spitting and all that sort of thing. I like football because it's a game that interests me. And the fact that I was wearing a jacket which happens to reflect my support for a particular football team, the fact that that means that I can't have an opinion is baloney, Judy. It's absolute baloney. Now, you're entitled to your opinions. Lord knows, you're a mother of 4, you're obviously going to be highly opinionated. However, I just have to say that you were wrong in this respect, quite simply. And, the video response to comments, I don't normally do. I'm quite happy to just leave them as they are, but this one in particular just seemed wrong. I mean, the fact that you're saying people who support football don't have any sense of real-world problems, or, does that mean they have no sense of community? Is that what you're saying? Because I could just bring up this point with you. The fact is that after the riots were, you know, all done and dusted with, and there was the clean-up operation, you know, the football clubs in the areas where there had been those problems donated money towards the clean-up effort. You know, they are part of those communities. The fact is, football clubs aren't just, you know, clubs to go watch football. They're, you know, they support community projects. You know, you see even the big teams, you know, like, you know, yeah, Manchester United, Manchester City, Chelsea, Arsenal, Liverpool, all those teams have big community projects. You know, Arsenal do a lot of stuff with very young footballers, you know, and teach them things not just about football, but how to, you know, live a proper, respectful life and staying away from trouble. Manchester City, with all the money they've received recently, are opening up a whole bunch of community-based projects around eastern Manchester to, you know, basically try and help out all sorts of people in the community. Chelsea have the Chelsea Pensioners Society. You know, these are just the big clubs I'm mentioning. Loads of the little clubs do loads of stuff for their communities. Arguably, they're even more community-based. You know, teams like Brentford and Bury, you know, the people in those small areas feel very connected to the football club. And those people all have opinions of real-world events, and, you know, I can't say correct opinions, but they have opinions which I'm pretty sure you would actually share with them, Judy. And I'm dumbfounded, to be honest. The fact that you say people into football have zero knowledge about real problems and their causes. Ignore the fact I'm wearing the jacket. Pretend it's just a regular red jacket and then listen to what I'm saying in that video. The fact that I'm saying, you know, I'm talking about the potential causes for it. You know, the fact that British society has eroded to a point where you have the disaffected masses who feel that their only way out and their only release is to go around in a hood, smash things up and act in an antisocial behaviour because they're reacting against the society that they feel imprisoned in. You know, oh sorry, no, I can't say that. I'm wearing a Manchester United top. Now, go ahead and have your own opinion, Judy. But don't contact the videos again. Sorry, it's not a radio show, I can't say that. But yeah, go ahead and have your own opinions. But quite frankly, see, I was about to swear then. I am a little bit angry about this. And, you know, the rest of you who've left comments, generally I've quite enjoyed them. But, I'm sorry, yeah, I am a little cross with Judy. You know, but you know, I mean, hopefully this has gone some way to explaining to her that not all football fans are that way. You know, a lot of my friends are football fans, and they are, you know, they're not my friends because they're football fans. You know, they support other teams. Oh, I can't get along with them. Oh wait, no, they're decent human beings that I happen to quite enjoy the company of. You know, my best friend is an Arsenal fan. You know, by you know. But we get along. I know you get the point. I hope, Judy, really, because otherwise you know, your poor children, they're gonna grow up all backward and things of that nature. Sorry. Anyway, rant over, I'd say. Normal service to be resumed with the next video. I just felt I needed to explain my point to Judy, and Judy, I hope that you get this and that you can understand. And I'm not saying that you have to change your mind by any means, you know, it is just opinions, but I heartily disagree with your assertion. And I'll leave it at that. I'm not going to say, you know, stick your theory, cover it in some lovely Canadian maple syrup and stick it up yourself, which is what I initially thought, but I'm a bit more polite than that. So yes, Judy, have your opinions, but please just know that just because I happen to like a football team, it doesn't mean that I can't have opinions on real world problems. Okay? If anyone else wants to let Judy know about their feelings on this, they can contact her. She is, again, Judy101101, and they can let her know what they think if they're football fans and express their opinions. Okay, that is all. Until next we see each other, bye-bye.